Hello and welcome back to Section D. We're here at Blacklemore Barbers in Brighton, and today in the chair we have Dave Bridge, lead designer at Form Creative. All right, and dude, what are we doing with your hair?
A little bit off the top,
Yeah.
Same off the back, just kind of try to neaten it up and then do the taper.
How short do you want to go with the taper? Is it a zero or skin?
Like a zero. Yeah,
Go to a zero?
Yeah.
All right, man. Why don't you start by telling us about Form Creative and how you became lead designer?
Cool, yeah. So Form Creative is now class it as a design studio / production. So we have the two sides. We have the London studio now over in Brick Lane, where we clients will come to us with ideas. We'll help them flesh it out into an actual physical thing, and then we actually produce it up in our workshop up in Birmingham, just outside Birmingham. People come to us with their ideas for events or retail spaces. We make what they want type thing, or
Sweet.
sometimes it can be as simple as we have a rough idea. How do we do it? And we kind of pitch in with our ideas.
So what sort of brands are we talking, man? Can you mention any brands that you've worked with before?
Yeah, so we've the most recent one we've just done is the new coffee shop for Dark Arts Coffee.
Dark Arts Coffee.
Yeah, so they've collaborated with Aries, the designer brand, and they've created a pop-up in their Soho store. So it's called Nowhere. So the whole tagline is I'd rather be nowhere. Great coffee in this really cool coffee spot. So we had to design up their signs and the menus and everything and shelving for selling the product. And then we have, as much as I can say because it's not out yet,
Sure.
is we're working with New Balance and Stone Island at the moment for a few pop-ups. We've ended up somehow into quite the niche of doing a lot of the streetwear or shoe releases, because we've got ties to Foot Patrol and other bits that we've worked a lot with, and End Clothing.
Yeah.
That they'll come to us and go, we've got this launch coming, can you help us out? And
Yeah.
we always try our best.
So what happens to all of these things when the pop-up or the event is over, man?
So that's really good, is that over the last few years it's really starting to get better. Is when I first joined, and that's longer than I ever want to admit, you'd build something for up to 2 weeks getting it ready, it'd be live for 12 hours for the party or something,
Yeah.
and then it goes straight into a skip afterwards, and it's every time it's gutting because you just spend weeks of your life.
Yeah.
People come and enjoy it for a couple hours and then
It's gone.
It's gone. So now, and it's really good, it's great. Selfridges, Harrods have all this year brought out sustainable guidelines that has to meet certain rules, and then it actually has to have a design for a second life afterwards. You can adapt it for a future job, so it's
Sure.
not just one event, it's multiple.
Shipping containers.
Yeah.
So what happens with shipping containers?
With the way we get them as well, we also always get second-hand shipping containers when we've got to do outfits on them. So it's already, in a way, being as sustainable as we can get them. They've already done their journeys from China or
Sure.
America. The UK then's got way too many that they're we need to get rid of them. So we will then take one or two in. You can either then, once they're resold, we can sell them on to another company that then they've got a job for it. So it's not. There's sometimes a bit of trading going on.
Sure.
So yeah, we've got a couple ones hopefully coming up soon where it's a barber shop inside a shipping container or shop.
So do you guys find yourselves kind of pick and choosing the brands you want to work with, or do you just take on any challenge from any brand?
We have I think it's always if someone comes to us, we're always gonna work with them and help them as best we can. They can be a one-man band it can be Nike or the big players. We treat it as everyone's the same. Is that we'll try and always get them to if it's the set big budget, small budget,
Yeah.
we'll work to them. Everyone we formed is passionate. We always want to do the best, but we kind of go, well, actually, what's the best we can get for your budget? And
Sure.
we always try and push it a little bit, and we always play around and have fun with it as well. It's the way we approach.
So mate, as the years go on, have you found the events becoming bigger and wilder And do you find brands are trying to like push the boundaries a little bit?
Yeah, especially when you go to the bigger brands, no brand could be seen to be like copy the other. There's always like trends.
Yeah.
They always want to be the first on the trend. Of
course.
I found like even just a small like version of it over lockdown.
Okay.
So because no events like retail spaces could do anything, brands had to find another way to do it, and that was through mailers. We were having to like make effectively like little care packages
Right.
that they would send to like influencers to get out through that advertising. We made one for Size, like they did their lookbook for the year. So like there was 10 pairs of shoes. They were like, this is the best shoes of the year. And we had to make like these like clear acrylic boxes. It came with like a little Allen key
Right.
that you had to like undo. Like it was like this like almost like safety container.
Sure. All right, then, bro. So what's up next for you guys? So you mentioned the Dark Arts coffee. Have you got anything else that you can mention or talk about that you've got coming up?
There's a new launch for New Balance, which I'm really looking forward to. I can't say what the shoe is,
No worries.
annoyingly, but I've seen it and it's really cool. And then we've got a few bits for Stone Island, so I think we've got potentially 2 different jobs for them. So I'm looking at one of them. We're just waiting for a bit more details, and then we've got a couple ones for like Dover Street Market, which is like I love working there. It's such a like cool space because everyone goes in and it's like everyone treats it like an art gallery rather than a shop.
All right, Dave. Well, thanks for coming in, man.
No, thanks for having me.
Thanks for sitting in the chair, and I'll probably see you in a couple of weeks, won't I?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see you in a couple of weeks.